Reverend Crystal Cox here. So we came to Earth to be light bringers, right? To raise the vibration of Mother Earth to help her to ascend. We also came here to be the cure. In order to be the cure, you have to experience something. So you have to be a frequency and then transmute the frequency in order to be the cure. Much like homeopathy uses part of the poison to be the cure. So we incarnated as human to become part of the poison, part of what was harming Mother Earth, and to transmute it to light, much like homeopathy, which is a vibrational medicine. And I helped someone with cancer once, and they did something called dendritic cell therapy. And that used the person's blood to make a serum to make a cure. So it used part of the diseased blood to cure the blood of the disease, period. It's the same vibrational concept here, universal law, if you will, period. So I came here to experience certain things, such as my particular childhood, the way my mother was with me, how my family situation was, what I experienced in school, any programs and traumas that I experienced, homelessness. Some people experience, we'll go into other people later, but like domestic violence, molestation, sexual assault in their own home for years and years and years. And they go into that to create the cure, to transmute it. So I went into things and I just knew I had to experience it. So it was much like going into cold water. It's really cold, and it takes a while to get used to it, but I did. And in that, I went into the darkness of it, the grief of it, the sadness, the loss, loneliness, body pain, body healing. And I created the cure. So I created an energy to get out of it. It took years and years. And now that lives in my energy field and in the Akashic records for anyone who needs to rise up out of that situation, but also to have the vibration in the energy field of Mother Earth that it can be done, and to assist others to do it, much like a cure, period. So whatever you've experienced, you chose to experience in order to, let's say, liberate Mother Earth of that shadow box, like some of the stuff calls it, and that darkness, and to transmute it to light. So you agreed to come here to experience certain things, to then overcome them. You knew you could, you knew you'd bring in light and transmute that specific vibration of that specific trauma program experience. And this would help everyone who experienced it transmute theirs to light, which would help Mother Earth to ascend to the 5th dimension and forever out of 3rd dimension and lower frequencies of any kind, period. So be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, keep moving through one day at a time, one thought at a time, one step at a time. You're the cure. You were put here to heal everything, period, no matter where you are or who you're with or what part of the planet you've been put on. And by also, I want to note here, if you feel like moving somewhere else, do it. If it feels exciting, do it. Then you're being called to be the cure for that area, which I've called a lighthouse, just beaming the light. But it's interesting to think of it as the cure because people are suffering in places Mother Earth is suffering, where the people are suffering, and you being there, beaming your light, is healing. Whether you're activist, whether you're interacting with people, whether you have a shop, or whether you're just, home watching Netflix, you're beaming that energy field to that area. And you are the cure for whatever that particular issue or trauma is, and to transmute that darkness. So keep up the good work, light workers. And as we identify every belief and every thought and transmute that from our unconscious beliefs that we didn't know was ours to conscious, and create our reality actively and with intent, then we are transmuting this darkness more and more, because every program that lives in us is a darkness, is a shadow, is a low frequency. And so the program, if the program, I mean, we probably have programs for joy too, but I'm just saying that if something feels bad and you go, what do I believe? And you release that, then you release it for the collective. Not all of them at once. It's not like a miracle for everybody, but you put that in the ether for those who want to. It is a free will planet. And so they kind of have to ask for it. They have to be ready for it, but you've put the cure there by experiencing it. And you can do this better and better in your energy healing work for Mother Earth and for people by working on each issue and program and trigger you have. And how you work on it is by looking at it and acknowledging the belief system with it. Anyway, great work, light workers. I love you all. Goddess bless. And if you would like to donate to our church, our PayPal email is bbgoddesschurch@gmail.com. Have a great day, and Goddess bless you.